How you guys doing? My name is Christopher Walter. Today I want to put out 11 things that I experienced upon my spiritual awakening that made me realize that I wasn't alone and that maybe there are angels. And as I started to research these things, I found that this is some beliefs in different parts of the world. But I will tell you 11 things that I experienced, and I had 2 near-death experiences on 11/11. The last one I did was on November 11th, 2018, and the time before that was November 11th, 2016. And both times, it was my fault. Accident. I had been sober for a little bit, and I decided that I was going to try one more time. And I overdosed. So today is 11/11, and I wrote many notes throughout the year. And I wrote much about synchronicity. And I started my YouTube channel to maybe motivate, encourage, and inspire people to pick up a hobby like art or music or painting or drawing or singing, whatever. And these 11 things that I came to notice and I wrote down in my journal that brought me comfort. The first one was feathers. I would notice I started finding feathers in all these crazy places. The second thing was repeating numbers, numerology, what they call numerology, angel numbers. I knew nothing of that. Again, all I know is I had a near-death experience on 11/11, and my life changed drastically. Even my awareness, and it just started to, things that I was interested, I was no longer interested in. Other things that I would be interested, became interested in. Even my learning curve started to advance, almost like my brain rebooted itself. Now, the third thing I noticed was butterflies. And hence, most of the artwork that you'll see on my on my YouTube, will be different, ways I express myself. And I like to use butterflies because I noticed a tremendous amount of butterflies from 2018 till now. This is the year 2020, which is the gift of sight, what they call the Great Awakening. I would notice specific smells. So number 1 is feathers, number 2 is numbers, number 3 are butterflies, number 4 is smells. I would notice familiar smells that had me think of somebody that I had a euphoric recall from a memory maybe I filed. Music, I would notice things in music. I would literally be singing a song and then put the radio on, and that song will be playing. So now I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So I started to use a journal, and if you watch some of my YouTube channels, I talk about numerology and angel numbers and Fibonacci math and golden ratio and butterflies. So now we're at number 6, which is rainbows. I started to notice a lot more rainbows in 2020, and apparently a lot of the people who are at home watching Facebook, taking pictures of these rainbows that I've never seen, double rainbows and triple rainbows and rainbows across the sky. And I would always get this like sense of gratitude, because I'll tell you, after these 11 things, my near-death experience, what had happened. So now the temperature, I started to notice temperature change, which usually that happens around seasonal times. You start to think of, reminisce of specific holidays where you get together with people that you care dearly about, your family. But here's another one that I started to notice, which was a little weird to me at first. I didn't quite I just started to notice specific shapes in the clouds, and I would photograph them, and it would look like an angel. Or one time somebody sent me a picture of a bunny that looked like the Matrix bunny, and then I look up at the sky and I take a picture, and it's the same picture that I'm thinking, are we in a simulation? So now we get number 7 was temperature, number 8 is clouds, number 9 is signs. And I'm not talking not just advertisements and signs, and not that I'm researching something and it pops up what I'm researching. I'm talking about, like, I'd go for a run and I'd be thinking something, and I'd look up and I'd see a billboard that I'd never seen. I wrote a couple things down in my journal that were just, it was almost like the sentence that I'm completing in my head is written. So now I'm like, this is weird. So number 10, sparkling lights. A couple times I overexert myself working out, or I was coughing, excessively coughing, for no reason. Kind of like an induced cough, just because I had to clear my throat. And I got these little these little, like, glitter sparks, these sparks of light. Right? So I'm writing all this stuff down, and upon seeing butterflies at angel number times, like 111 or 1111, 222, 223. Number 11, probably the most profound one, because when I learned how to hack my own thoughts is after I started to feel every once in a while I would get a sense of euphoria or a sense of well-being, a sense of unconditional love, like I was safe and I was protected. And I have such an amazing family. Thank God for my family. So that was number 11. So I did a video on sacred geometry and quite a few videos. And my videos are to help motivate, encourage, and inspire anybody who is trying to understand their spiritual awakening, keep up with the times. But I'm going to tell you, today is 11/11. I had 2 near-death experiences on 11/11. And both times were an accidental overdose that I thought that I could just do one more time. I am so blessed that not only am I alive today, that I have an opportunity to make amends with people that are very special to me. And more than anything, if you've seen some of my videos, I've been able to tap back into my artistic side, which brought me most joy. Now, I've been a trainer for 25 years and I love fitness. I love fitness because it's like an art. Your body is your canvas, your nutrition is your paints, and your brush is your exercises and your movements. So, I'll be right back. I'm going to give you a little bit of heads up on my story of what had happened in my last near-death experience. And again, I'm a trainer. I've been a trainer. I would use a journal. I would record things. I would write things down that were out of place. And I noticed both times on 11/11. And the synchronicity of so many things that I've experienced. If I didn't use a journal, I wouldn't believe it. So again, the 11 things: feathers. Number 2 is numbers. Number 3 is butterflies. Number 4 is smells. Number 5 is music. Number 6 are rainbows. Number 7 is temperature. Number 8 is clouds. Number 9 are specific signs. Number 10, I would get like sparkly lights, and I'm an artist, so you'd see sparkles in in the work that I do. I put glitter in my art, to give it a little pop. And number 11, which is the most important, because when I started to hack my own thoughts by replaying a residual memory that would always make me happy or pleased, maybe somebody I love, or somebody that I once loved, or a woman that I loved, Just because I paint butterflies doesn't mean I'm gay, guys. But I am flattered. I'm going to come back and I'm going to explain. I'm going to look for my journal real quick, and I'm going to tell you what had happened and what I wrote down from the very last time of my near-death experience. And today's 11/11. It happened both times on 11/11. I knew nothing of numerology, and I knew nothing of the laws of attraction or any of that. But when I started to learn and I started to seeing the synchronicity, it all started to click to the point where I was thinking, is this a simulation? So I'm going to get right back to you. I'm going to find my journal. I'm going to read it to you. See you soon. Bye. How you guys doing? I'm back. I'm looking at a couple of things that I re-recorded. So I woke up and somebody had tried to revive me. My boss, in fact. I was at work. And my godmother's wife actually showed up moments right before, like I said, like another sixth sense. And I was dreaming, or I believe that what was going on through my mind were memories of my family and what my life was to be. And I was dreaming of art and the color blue, and I know that I was dreaming of the color blue because as I was floating up, just like in the stories, I was going to the light, and it was like a gold white light. And I remember fighting to come back. I had saw a woman that you wouldn't believe. The first time I met her was 11/1/11, and the first time I asked her out was 11/11/11, and it's the same person. And I saw what my life was to be, and I didn't want to go. And I remember I just wanted one more chance. I wanted one more chance. Now, I had already had a near-death experience in 2016. But I didn't have the outer body. I didn't have any of that. And I would get this residual dream often. And if you watch my video on butterflies, there's a story that will go along with this. I don't want to repeat it all. But I saw art, the color blue, like a gold white light. A woman that I loved, that I would probably have done anything for another opportunity with this woman. But my very first painting back to artwork was a painting of her. And every time I thought of her, a butterfly would pop up and I would videotape it. And I thought, this is crazy, but this is true. This is my life. This is things that have happened to me. I'm not rich. I'm not famous. I'm just a normal guy. But I know that the last thing that went through my mind was my family that I love, my family that had passed over, ascending, a white light, and just wanting one more chance, one more shot to make it right. So today's 11/11, and I didn't even sleep all night. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was going to do a painting, but I just wanted to tell you guys the actual things that I experienced. The 11 things that helped me realize that angels are with me, and I wasn't brought up with that. I was brought up Catholic, and I started to feel different things and learn different things. So again, my name is Christopher Walter. I hope you enjoy my videos. I hope they inspire you. I hope that they get your mind going. I talk a lot about mathematics. I do believe in God. I do believe in a creator. No doubt about it. Yes, I do believe in angels. And I do believe that I was given a chance. And I'm not going to blow it. So I'm going to tell you, if you're struggling with any kind of addictive behavior or hardships, you're not alone. You're never alone. If you ever need anything and you've gotten this far in this video and you feel that you need to reach out, don't ever be afraid to. Have a great day and God bless.